Okay, welcome to the St. Louis Knitters Guild. If you thought you were somewhere else, I'm sorry. But this is where you are. Things to do. Okay, sorry about that. I'm figuring out how to use this stupid thing. Okay. Okay, things to do. Introduce yourself to somebody you don't know, but please do it later, not right this second, because I'm talking. Remember to wear your name badge, because
I got mine today.
yay, Daniel, remember hers today. If you forgot it, you forgot it, but if you didn't, I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting older, and even though I know who you are, I might forget your name because, not because I want to, but because, I'm old. So please silence your phone. I would love to hear what your ringtone is and discuss it with you, but please not right now. And I gotta do that too right now. And it is a fun ringtone in case you hear. Okay, and please respect the speakers, which they're doing wonderfully at so far. Thank you. Okay, why we are here. The purpose of this organization shall be to promote interest and skill in knitting, to encourage high standards of quality in workmanship, and to encourage the use of those skills for the benefit of others. Okay? Sound familiar? I read it every time, and there's a reason for that. Okay. Okay, are you new to knitting? Do you need help? If you're advanced or if you're a beginner and you need help, May is right over there and she will help you. Okay, sometimes I find just telling somebody what my problem was makes me figure out what I did wrong. May is nodding her head. She's like, yeah. Get that all the time. Get that all the time. Okay, various announcements. The newsletter deadline is September 30th. Any member can present something. In fact, I just put 2 books on call from the library a couple days ago that are knitting books, and I will write book reports for you. And that way, if you read my book report and you think, wow, that's a really cool book, you can go out and get it. And if you read my book report and find, wow, that's a really lousy book, you will know not to buy that book. Okay? And that may be the most important thing. If you have something, please email it to Sarah. And if you put newsletter in the subject line, that probably helps her. Maybe not. I don't know. We used to do that and it mattered. I'm not sure we care anymore. We have yarn for charity projects today. The yarn is only for charity projects. It is not for private projects. And you know what, guys? I was actually thinking I should take this slide out of the deck. And then I heard that some people might be abusing this free yarn that we have. And so I wanted to share this with you. I'm just getting to know ChatGPT, and ChatGPT and I wrote this cartoon together. If any of you have ever had to empty a parent's home and all the junk that's in their house, and you're trying to find some place to take it where they will appreciate the stuff, you understand the dilemma that these people are facing right now. Because if Grandma just passed away and Grandma had a trunk load of yarn like I got in my house, although I know it's not as much now as I've seen some people's stashes are, but it's still a lot of yarn. And here's Grandma up top saying, please donate the yarn to someone who will create items for the needy. Isn't that sweet? Grandma wants her yarn to go to a good use after she's not going to use it anymore, right? Very cool. And then these folks, they get to feel good because they're giving yarn to be used for charity. The yarn is going to be used, and it's going to be used to help other people. What better thing for those of you, again, who've ever had to empty a parent's house or a friend's house, you understand. This is a great feeling. You found the right place for the item. Now, here's what's been happening. Somebody comes along and they're grabbing the yarn and they think, well, wow, I could use this and I could make some money out of this. Okay? So, and you see, she even knows she's being bad, right? Look at that face. Look at that face. Okay? So I'm going to ask you not to make Grandma sad, and I am not going to remove that slide from my presentation for as long as I'm making presentations, because I thought it didn't need to be said anymore, but I was incorrect. Okay? So please don't make grandma sad. Don't take the yarn and then make it for something that you're gonna sell at a craft fair. Don't take the yarn and make something you're gonna give to your kid or your grandkids or whatever. Don't do that. Just please don't. Okay? That's not, I mean, speaking as one of the people that a lot of people give the yarn to, I mean, I see the relief on those people's faces when they're giving it to somebody and they know it's gonna be going to charity, you know, or for the prison project or whatever they donate it to me for. And I feel a really strong responsibility to get that yarn wherever grandma wanted it to go, okay? Or where the people who are donating it want it to go. And I would really hope that you guys would support that. And now I'm done with that part. Thank you for renewing your membership online, okay? There are no extra fees for using the credit card, and it greatly simplifies the bookkeeping and avoids the U.S. Postal Service, which was recently called out in the national news as being one of the worst postal service areas in the country. Yay for us, right? We have the worst postal stuff in the country, okay? And remember that when you go online to get stuff done, the process works just like you're buying something. You fill out the form, and it goes into your cart, and then the cart is like in the upper right-hand corner. You have to click on your cart to pay for it. Because we've had a couple of people get confused and like enter their order twice, and then they got too much in their cart, and that confuses them even more. But don't be confused. It's like buying something on Amazon, and it goes into your cart, and then you have to check out from the cart. Okay? And if you have questions, you can call anybody on the board, and we can try to help you through it. All right. One last design contest that the TKGA is doing in 2025 is their pillow contest. I think this would be fun. If I had 2 extra minutes to rub together, I'd probably design a pillow. But you guys are all cool designers. I see all the cool stuff you guys are working on. You guys should think about it. You can still enter through September 30th, so this is the last time you'll see it. Go on to TKGA website. You don't have to be a member, I don't think. And I'm looking, I don't know.
John said you didn't have to be a member.
Did John say you didn't have to be a member? Okay. Because I was looking for anybody else that might be a TKGA member, and I'm not sure I'm seeing any. So anyway, you don't have to be a member to talk. Meeting space, okay, as we're in like this tiniest feeling meeting space that we have. We have reserved Creve Coeur Community Center for the next 6 months for all, but there were 2 times that they already had somebody else using the room, so we couldn't get it for that time. The recommendation of the Space Committee is that, the Space Committee, that sounds like outer space, right? The Space Corps, the Space Force, so the recommendation from the Space Force is that we go ahead and use library spaces for those couple of dates. And that helps defray the cost too, because obviously, even though this room may be small, we get it for free. So, and free is free. So this is I think a much better arrangement. It gives us a more permanent home. Okay, some more business. Minutes from the last meeting were in the newsletter. Any changes that anybody has for those minutes? Can I have a movement to approve from Alice and from John? I'm sorry.
It's the senior brain.
It's the senior brain. I
know.
Joni.
Joni.
Okay.
Oh my God. Joan.
Alice and Joan, all right.
Okay, and now we'll have executive board reports. And you'll see the Marys aren't here. Well, this Mary is here, and I'm responsible for doing what these Marys can't do. Mary Kay just had a total hip replacement, and she feels so much better, but she's still under pretty severe restrictions from the doc, so even getting in the car right now isn't allowed for her right now. So she wishes she could be here, and she'll probably see this on video. Hi, Mary. But she's not here with us today. And Mary Fitzgerald is at her booth, number 243, at the Green Tree Festival in Kirkwood today. Which is a cool place. If you've never been there, you should go check it out, and you can go see Mary. while you're there. But
She'll be there tomorrow too.
She'll be there tomorrow too, yes. She'll be there tomorrow too. So this is their business that I'm gonna talk about. We need a new volunteer for knitting coordinator. Okay, the main responsibilities are to keep in touch with the knitting groups and updating the spreadsheet that goes to our website for that. Okay, so if people change where they're meeting or people change who's in charge, you just have to, kind of check in with folks every now and then and find out what it is and update the spreadsheet and send it to Susan. Yes?
I'll do it again.
Oh, yay. John Rangel will do it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll do
Thank
it.
you, Joan.
All right, I'll send it to you.
Thank you. That was easy.
well. Yeah, I wish everything was that easy.
The other thing that Mary Squared wanted me to talk about is the luncheon, okay? Today is the last day, okay? If you haven't gotten online and reserved your spot, please do. Don't miss out on the biggest guild event of the year. And if you needed just a little more incentive, this is the menu. They have good food, they do. So this, yeah, cannolis, right? Cannolis. When was the last time you had a really good
Damn, I
cannoli?
can't be there.
When that place.
All right,
Walmart
that's
and
up to you.
Stinker closed.
Which place was it?
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it, it was on Delmar and Stinker.
I'll go down to Mulberry Street.
What was it called?
Bagels and hot dogs and everything.
You know, if you don't see them fill the cannoli, it's not gonna be good, right? Because it gets mushy right away, all right? So this is all the good stuff that you will be missing. So in case you needed a reminder of what you don't wanna miss out on it, okay? Education VP is next. Unfortunately, John is also not here, so I'm gonna talk for him as well. First, I'll tell you the reason John is not here is that his mom is going through a really bad patch right now. And unfortunately, in addition to that, the plumbing in his kitchen disintegrated on him. And when the plumbers came, he was supposed to only have to have one plumber and one plumber's helper, and he ended up with 4 plumbers. They had to not only replace the stack, but they had to go all the way up to the roof. It was a mess. So that is why he's not here. He's mostly taking care of his mom, but it didn't help that the plumbing all died on him at the same time. Although he did get a fabulous new dishwasher, he was very excited about it. If you need a new dishwasher, you should talk to her. Because he got a better deal. He got a better deal than I did the last time I had to replace my dishwasher, I can tell you that. He would want me to remind you about the Fair Isle Extravaganza coming in March. Okay, that's gonna be so much fun. And now I get to hand the microphone to somebody else for a minute.
What are the dates in March, or do we know?
About
boy,
the 6th, 7th, and 8th.
I don't remember off the top of my
I think
head.
it's either the 5th through the 7th or the 6th
Somewhere
through the 8th,
there.
yeah,
First weekend,
it's the
okay.
first weekend.
Yeah,
The Friday,
Sorry.
Saturday, Sunday, so.
I should have looked that up and put it on the slide, but I
Six,
didn't.
seven,
Weekend
eight.
is the
What
time
Alice
change.
said, yeah.
It's on the time change? Great, because I love the time change. Time changes are fun.
Alright,
Sure.
okay. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes.
Just a reminder for the Founder's Day Luncheon, chemo hats are the focus, the charity focus, we will be collecting them there. Had that question earlier. The other thing is the, what is it, it's not quarterly, it's,
Thirdly.
thirdly, it's not a word, well, it is, but not.
Thirdly is a word.
Not in this case. Anyway, the charity donation prize or contest is underway. The 2 categories are chemo hats and baby items, so don't forget to sign in and put your items down, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get a count and count your items towards possibly winning. If you bring in items, knitted items or crocheted items for somebody, and they're not here, please just put their name on the sign-in sheet and then put what they knit or crocheted so that we know to count those. Because we wanna make sure and count them since you brought them to the meeting. Anything donated outside of this meeting, I won't be able to count, unfortunately, because that's the rule. And I made the rules, so. Everybody's eligible except for the board members, so
And they won't
as
let
you
me
can,
quit.
and what?
And they won't let me quit.
No, that's right. And, as you can see, there's some really, really cute hats. The chemo one with the ears, I'm gonna have to make one of those. Wear it around the house and scare my cats. They'll love it. There was something else Mary talked about the charity yarn. So I brought in a whole bunch of cotton and cotton blends for the chemo hats. Also brought in a bunch of books, from the guild that have baby items in them. So if anybody wants to, make a couple of baby items to compete, the books are for free. There's some other free items over there. So I think that was all I had. But like Mary said, charity yarn is for charity donations. That's the other thing too. The guild is known for donating, right? We're not out there selling stuff. We're donating. And thanks to Laura, who brought in a giant box of sleepers for newborns in need. They're adorable. Yes, May.
And 3 other donations as well.
We do. Awesome. Thank you to everybody donating to newborns in need as well. I'll continue to put in the newsletter what their charity focuses are too. So, that's it for me, unless anybody has any questions.
The charity
Yes.
items, they didn't look like they were hand knit, that was just items for the newborns and
Yeah,
babies.
that's separate. Yeah, those baby, yes. So, I mean, you know what? They need stuff too, but the for the contest has to be crocheted or knit. And we got 2 cute little sweaters over there, and some hats and some nice blankets. Adorable. So, that's it from me. Thank you.
Susan.
Suzanne.
At the end of August, we had the Daniel Boone Fiber Festival. It actually went really well. It was a beautiful day. We are set up at the pavilion, and it's great because we actually got to see the fashion show this year. They usually do the fashion show like down in one of the event houses or whatever, but this year they brought it up to the pavilion, so that was kind of nice. And we had kits, and thanks to Sarah for putting kits together, which or yarn, a pattern, or a note about Ravelry, and needles. Everything went. And we had a few books too.
The first half hour.
Yeah, they were like gone, which was fantastic. So it was really nice to be able to give stuff away. And a lot of it, several things went to little kids. They were excited about being able to. Now, whether they actually knit, who knows? But at least they're thinking about it, right? They have needles and they have the yarn, so it was really nice. The other thing, as far as the Founders Day luncheon, we've received some feedback that people are having trouble signing up for that. Again, as Mary mentioned, it works the same way as checking out on any website, but if you are having trouble, I brought my iPad today and I can help you do that at the break if you need help signing up for the luncheon.
Is there a way to check and make sure mine went through? Because I think I signed up a while back, but I don't know
If you
I'm
send me
on
an
the
email,
list.
I'll double check it,
Okay.
because I won't
We'll
remember.
do that.
Who are you? Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Susan Bosnick.
Lee,
I'm
if you,
Lee,
I'm
Lee
frightened.
Bullock.
What?
Lee,
Oh, are you checking Lee?
We're checking right
Oh,
now.
she's got a
okay.
list.
All right, I was like,
So we've got a
Elizabeth.
list in the back.
I couldn't hear, I'm like, it's me.
Yeah.
So if you need help signing up for the luncheon, I'm up here in front, just let me see. So, any questions? Okay, thanks.
Treasurer. Pam doesn't usually want to come up here, so I will talk unless she wants to come. Do you want to come, Pam? No. Okay. So the monthly report was in the newsletter. Does anybody have any questions about the monthly report? And I see no questions, so if not, it will be submitted for audit. Yay. Survey of the day. When you came in, you should have seen that there was a survey of the day paper slip. If not, you can grab one during the break. And the question for today is, what is your favorite fiber-related book? And it can be fact or fiction. Okay? So hand that in and we will get the
To me.
results. To Danielle. Hand them to Danielle and we'll get the results. And membership, Diane.
I always gotta take my notes because I don't remember anything.
All right. I got slides, you got notes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we do have a few new members this month. Sharon Merrick, and let's see, she's here. Amy Crawford, and I've got name tags. Sharon picked hers up, but I got name tags for Amy Crawford, Amy Sharon, Robin Myers also. We have 193 members this month, and Pam Seabolt Riley just became lifetime. And that is it.
That's all?
That's it.
Yay, remember.
If they're here, raise your hand.
Or you could stand up and bow.
Yeah,
Stand up and take a bow, we like it.
sure.
Thank you. Kathy, hospitality drawing.
Okay, well, we have 49 attending members today, and we have one guest by the name of Ann Neff.
Did you say 49?
Yes.
49.
Okay.
Well, it's 50 altogether with Ann. Is Ann still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, raise your hand.
50 total attending.
Everybody say hi to Ann. We love you, numbers, guys.
Okay. Number 13 was Kelly Matthews.
Kelly Matthews.
I know she's here.
I'm trying to get my hands up here so I
Some
can.
of us are just slow.
Looks like you got coffee. Number 25
Pam Riley.
Okay, and number 33 is Cody Nolte.
Cody Nelson.
Number 16 is Joan Rangel.
Actually, pretty high. Pretty high. Because we all have our favorite colors and you did it. Martha. Martha. Yay.
Something you can do.
Sock yarn.
And that's all.
That's all for today. Okay. Now we'll be show and share. So there's a form for it. Hopefully you have your form filled out and you can come up and tell us about your project. And then you'll get your picture taken by Lee.
And I have to move.
You might have to move a little bit, yeah. Okay. So everybody's shy. Don't be shy. Come on up. I can start.
It's blue. It's very pretty.
I love blue. So I had a really favorite cowl that I used to wear all the time traveling, and I love the ones that you can double up for travel because if it gets cold, you're not cold. And the dog nibbled on it. He only nibbled on it, but he's still in the dog house. Anyway, so I was taking my cousin on her birthday to go buy yarn. We were at YarnCon, and while I was there, well, you know, I was at YarnCon too. And so, and I saw this yarn, and this is my favorite color. It's Malabrigo Rios, and
My favorite yarn.
I have good taste, as you well know. The pattern is called Here, There, and Everywhere, and it's by Catherine Vaughn. And the thing I really like about it is it looks very virile, you know, or, I mean, not clear out, like Aran knit kind of thing. No cables, it's all just knit and purl, so it knits up ridiculously fast. And then you get into a rhythm really quick. So this is also gonna be featured in our holiday knits section later, so you will see it again in a few. And who do we have next?
Hi, I have a quick tank top. My name's Peyton Lamprecht. This is the Mixed Rib Cami by Florence Miller. And if you don't like twisted rib, I do not recommend it. But this used the Forger Fiber Studios, which is Carly, who works at YarnCom, her natural dye yarn. So.
Oh, I know what you're showing, that's cute.
Hi, my name's Carol Compton. This is the Edgar Slipover. I used Potion Knits. They just had a trunk show at YarnCom, and I got this, and I'm obsessed with it. It's their bombshell worsted in the colorway Pimpernel, and I'm obsessed with it. So that's all I have to say about it.
Hi, I'm Audrey.
Oh, that's adorable.
Great stash buster. It's a little fish. And it's the Rafika pouch by Rat and Sea Witch. And this took like 14 grams of a DK weight yarn, so it's really fun to do. What?
Catnip.
Catnip. That would be a great idea because that's a fish. Little drawstring.
Dinah Marchand. And I made Patrick Puffin.
Oh, that is so cute.
When I get tired of making sweaters and stuff, I have some books with animals in them, so I'll just pull out an animal. He's from this book, Robin Octopus and Friends. And I did make the octopus, and he's really big. You learn how to do bobbles when you do the octopus. So anyway, this is Patrick.
Okay, today's program will be holiday knitting. But before we do that, we are taking a break. We're gonna take a break of about 10 minutes. It's 2:30 right now, so at about 2:40, we will start up and do our program on holiday knitting.
All about you.